Shields up, Iron Breakers. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're all doing good. Today is the day that we are getting the Monster Hunter Wilds Showcase. So naturally, we're going to be watching that. Now, the showcase is going to be approximately 40 minutes from now, give or take. It's at the top of the hour, for those of you wondering. So if you're watching the VOD later and you don't want the preamble, the banter, you can skip 40 minutes ahead. Those of you live right now, you're kind of stuck with me. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all doing good. And yeah, after this show, I'm also going to be recording a podcast with Tosker. I know that you guys have been waiting for that one for a while. I do find it interesting because I see people saying that like, oh, I can't wait. These two have such a different opinion on the game. And I don't think we do. It's just I can enjoy the game despite the criticisms that I have. And Ratatosker is struggling to do that. It's more like that, I feel. Morning, Rui. Enjoy your first Berserker stream. Good. We'll be doing more Berserker. It's probably going to take us a while to go through the bosses because I'm an old man. I don't have the reflexes of my younger self anymore, bro. But it sure is fun to have the game just beat the shit out of me. I'm still in recovery, so we got the tea here. We're going to be sipping on it. Hopefully that will help us through the show. What have you guys been doing? Have you unlocked the food from Nata? Nata gives you food? I don't know what you're talking about. I saw the cursed thing. There was like this cursed thing where somebody decided to replace Arkveld with Nata. That was that was weird, dude. Lemon and honey on deck? Yeah, lemon, honey, and I even have a little bit of ginger in there to really go right ahead. Isn't it for another hour? It's about 40 minutes, like I said. I'm on the edge of buying Berserker. If I start it, I'll stop playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I mean, you'll have like a week or so to finish it, because then we have the Wilds title update, I would imagine. So, yeah. Blur said not avail was perfection. No. You keep that away from me, bro. There's a mod where Alma is sacred. Okay. What is like, are mod developers okay? Like, we see Alma being Kongalala. No, not Alma. Gemma being Kongalala. Alma being sacred. Is like, what's going on, dude? That's crazy. That is actually crazy. So we have the stuff here that we can expect. Let me go ahead, put this in presentation mode. We can actually put chat up as well. Let me grab this. Bam. We can do the same for hybrid camera. Yes, I have the technology. But yeah, this is what we're going to be talking about today. Dr. Ego, thank you very much for being with us for 23 months. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Bushiba 2018, what's your prediction for the edition that is level above tempered? So I've been talking about this quite a bit. I think what it's going to be, because we've talked about this in other streams and stuff. I think what it is going to be is monsters that are going to be frenzied, but they're going to overcome the frenzy the same way that the monsters in Sunbreak overcame the anomaly. So they're going to become more powerful. They're going to have all of the positive aspects of the frenzy, so the additional damage, aggression, all of that stuff, but none of the drawbacks. Because like the current frenzied monsters in the game are super weak. They have way less hit points because they're very... You know, they deal a lot of damage, but at the same time, you slap them twice and they die. So I would expect that whatever is coming that is stronger than tempered would be monsters that overcame the frenzy and became more powerful for it. They've entered a status of symbiosis with frenzy, rather. So Apex from 4? Yeah, I guess. Did you make some espresso during the break? No, I already had one espresso today. I would have another one after lunch. And actually... this is happening in my lunchtime. So we're going to skip lunch, and I'm going to just have lunch later. But yeah. Usually after lunch, I would have another one. They don't even deal more damage? They don't? I heard they did. I barely hunted frenzied monsters, so... Do you think there will be 8-star quests if your prediction goes through? Yeah, 8 stars. Yeah, that's what I would expect. On the level of Tempered Arcveld, whatever. But I mean, the star system doesn't make a lot of sense right now because Tempered Gormagala would maul Tempered Arcveld. Absolutely. It would destroy it in seconds. It wouldn't even be close. Like, you put Tempered Gormagala against Tempered Arcveld, it wouldn't even be close. Do frenzied monsters even spawn? They do. Make us fight the frenzied Kutku that killed that Nursilla. That was a beast. Tempered Gormagala is harder for the average player because he's immune to flashpots too, I think. No. 5 strength Tempered Gormagala is harder for the average player because he's 5 strength Tempered Gormagala and he just mauls people. That's why. Tempered frenzied monsters, please. Only if they increase their health, because tempereds don't get more health than regular monsters. To be honest, like, one of the things that I've been struggling with a lot is the multiplayer thing, because I want to hunt with you guys in multiplayer, but every time we do a multiplayer lobby, it's a gathering quest. It's the gathering quest. Every time we go fight a monster, it's a gathering quest. It's like, we need harder monsters in multiplayer. We need something more challenging. Totally noob Gunlands question. What's the short version of the difference between shell types? Wide shelling, each shell deals more damage, but you have the least amount of shells. And you also have the strongest Wyvern Fire. Long shelling, you have the strongest Worm Stake Cannon, and it's a medium point between wide shelling and normal shelling in terms of how many shells you have. Normal shelling, you have the most shells of all, and that's it. There's nothing else about normal shelling. Wide shelling also has a little bit less reach than other shelling types, so you have to be closer to the monster. Long shelling has the longest reach of all shelling types. But yeah, that's about it. But when you really take into practice in the current state of the game, the only thing that matters is the wide shelling gunlance from Guardian Arcveld, because it's the best gunlance in the game. So it's like, if you want to min-max it, you can just take that one. But you can still play the other ones. Like, if you want normal shelling, you'd play Chemitrices. And if you want long shelling, I would recommend Gravios. Those are the top 3 gun lances right now. What do you think the super hard monster is going to be? I'd love for it to be Lagiacrus. I'd also love for there to be the Ranmaran or Janmaran. That'd be fantastic. Like, imagine getting a Duran Moran hunt. That'd be amazing. Kezu made a lot of people rage quit. Kezu made one person rage quit. Let's not generalize here. It made one person rage quit. Chill out. Isn't Gypsros Gunlance good? It's okay. It's not amazing. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about that gunlance. It's okay. It's not amazing. Its skills suck for a gunlance. Makes no sense. Punishing draw and critical draw. You're like, oh wow, that's amazing. Imagine getting Kezu over any other monster. Why not? Which update do you think we're getting Lagiacrus? I don't even know if we're getting Lagiacrus. Any update would do for me. But they would, if we do get it, they'd probably want to dedicate its own update to Lagiacrus because it's that big of a deal. Have you made a Space Marine cosplay in Monster Wilds, Rurikhan? No. But I did consider painting my miniatures with the theme of the Hope set. Kind of glad that I did it. I don't know how well they would look in green. So only Mizu is new in this update? I think they confirmed that there was another monster coming. I think they said there was another one also coming. Rurikhan better cosplay as Gemma. You wouldn't be able to resist me. Like, once I put in one of them boob windows, bro, it would be over for you guys. It would be over. I put in a boob window right here, like right here. Put in a boob window, like it's all over. I will own the live stream space. Graffini, thank you very much for being with us again. That's for 18 months. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Thank you. I think there's a chance they'll shadow drop an invader like they did with Basel and Rise. I would love it, but I don't know if we're getting one of those. I mean, if we did, Basel would be the perfect one. Just saying, Capcom, you know, get my boy in there. You guys know that'd be like the first layered set that I would make. Donations every 5 minutes or less with that cosplay. Absolutely. Dr. Eisenhower, thank you very much for being with us for 12 months. As a long beard, you Giga Chad. Tip of the hat, appreciate support. Thank you. Do you think it's going to be something we already know, like Arch-Tempered Elder Dragons, a complete new category of difficulty? Like I said, my suspicion is it's going to be something related to overcoming frenzy, so like the Apex concept of Monster Hunter 4. Maybe even Tempered Apex. I don't know. A lot of people are also saying another valid one, I think, which is potentially Arch-Tempered Apexes. Arch-Tempered Apexes could be pretty fun. I would imagine that they would introduce them like once a week to kind of like staggered. So you'd have the week of, I don't know which one's the first one, we're like Raidao. You'd have the week of Raidao, then the week of Uthuna, then the week of New Udra, and then the week of Jindahad. With Jindahad obviously being a beast. Maybe even like a new mechanic introduced or a harder version of his ultimate. I don't know. More realistically, cosplay as Fabius. Fabius with a gun lance, though. Fabius with a gun lance would be unstoppable, bro. The showcase is at the top of the hour. You can see here. Starts 2 p.m. GMT. So in about 21 minutes, they're going to start their own countdown. So in about 30 minutes. Wolfalin Okami, thank you very much for being with us again. This for 7 months. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Just hope whatever this new difficulty level monster is, it doesn't just give rarity 9 Artian parts. I would like to see more customization on the Artian weapons, and potentially even allowing me to have slightly strong shelling on that, but who knows. Calling them tempered apexes when we already have apex monsters can't be tempered. Yeah. It would be weird. Maybe they'll come up with a different name. I don't know. What about high rank Zoshia? You haven't addressed it if you think that's happening or not. Yes, I have. I've said it since the beginning. It's happening. Angry Kangaroo 13, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Just want to let you know I'm maining Gunlance for the first time. Let's go! And Wilds, I'm having a blast. No pun intended. Absolutely, bro. Listen, guys, I'm conquering monster hunters, okay? One hunter at a time. I will get everybody to use the Gunlance. Everybody. We'll be one strong, united Gunlance front. And Capcom will never be able to nerf us again. Because if they nerf us, our backlash will be swift and decisive, and it will force them to backtrack every single nerf they bring to our weapon. This is the plan, boys. This is the plan. Oh, man. What if we'd get chaotic monsters that start taking on Gore Magala-like appearance? Like, imagine just a random monster, like, let's say, a Rathalos, but with Gore Magala wings. Frenzy Apex State Monsters instead. I don't know what do you mean? Oh, Frenzy Apexes. I mean, I think that but they could make the Apexes be unique when afflicted by Frenzied. That could be a thing. What if it's just like a unique status to the Apexes related to Frenzy? Rurikhan, I like her first Berserker thumbnail. I wish it was mine. It was my friend Chris. He did it, not me.
If only I could be so
Chris is very talented. Soul Grim, thank you very much for becoming Gross Incandescent. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Is there any chance we can get variants back? That would be phenomenal, but I don't think that's coming. I think that's too much to expect. Probably in another celebratory-like title, maybe the next portable entry. We'll see. Did you do the level 140 Apexes? No, I never did the end game of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. I never even did G rank all that much in 4U because it was on 3DS. I have a tough time playing 3DS for long. Sorry, Rurikhan, I give my love to Lance. I'm sure that Lance gives its love to you as well. I'm sure it does. Big, nice, phallic object. We need all the games in a collection. Absolutely, dude. Imagine getting like a 4U collection. Not a 4U collection, but like an old game collection. Like, let's say, Freedom Unite, 3 Ultimate, 4 Ultimate. How amazing would that be? It's just 3 games. That's it. 3 Ultimate, 4 Ultimate. No, wait. Which was the other one? Freedom Unite. Freedom Unite, 3 Ultimate, 4 Ultimate. Well, I guess Portable Third would be great as well, because we never got that in the West. We never did get Portable Third. Rurikhan, what are the chances of GOG Mazis returning? I'm putting that one at 30% for now. Because we do have New Udra, Oil Tech, all of that stuff, so they could apply that to GOG Mazios. They won't do it when GU exists? Why not? GU's not for Ultimate. Bring GU to PC? That would be amazing. That'd actually be awesome. Wholesale port at 30 FPS? Nah, bro. People will give them shit for ages. What do you think are the adjustments for the weapons? Do you think they need to adjust focus strike on your gun lance? I don't need much on the gun lance. I think it's fine. I just need them not to nerf it. That's it. Would you play a gun lance that shoots wyvern milk? I would want a gun lance that shoots wyvern milk. Tummy giggles. Tip of the hat. Appreciate support. Wyvern milk is just fuel. That'd be like a flamethrower. A gun lance flamethrower. You think we'll get a new weapon in WoW's expansion? No. I mean, we might, but it's like my prediction would be no. Lord Snake, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat, appreciate support. Just got a baby sacred plushie from Japan, and now he's demanding new graphics card. Good thing I got the 7900 XDX L and a free 4070 Ti Super? That is crazy, dude. But yeah, the 7900 XDX is hard carrying. Spooky, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat, appreciate support. Really not a fan of armor and weapon decos being locked to their own places. I like it. I like it a lot. Miss the freedom of making wild mixed sets in World. Yeah, but it's like your mixed sets in World were always just kind of like boiling down to how much could you get with Wex, crit boost, expert, attack boost. Like that was it. 90% of sets that you would see people do would be that. So, James Cheek, 7507, thank you very much for becoming gross and contestant of the Longbeard, you giga Chad. Tip of the hat. Appreciate support. Thank you. Please don't nerf Gunlance. I main that because of you. Good. I need more people that main it because of me. Because then if they nerf it, we can complain. And Capcom's not going to want to mess with us. Oh, is Chad like really small? Oh my god, it's so small. Why is it so small? Jeez. I really like change the size of this window. Oh, right, because I was messing with this. How am I going to do this? Let's go 500. Actually, I should make it smaller so that I can zoom in. Let's go. $400. 600. I can zoom in. It's better. Drop this. Yeah. That's better. Doing my best. Keep forgetting that chat was not really properly set up on this PC. probably get it even smaller on here. So like, let's say 350. Whoa! There, that just, we fucked that up royally. Oh, no, that's not 350, that's 650. There we go. See, I knew I wasn't crazy. Maybe a little bit. There we go. That's much better. We need layered weapons. I kind of wish we didn't even have layered armor. I want to see the clown suits everybody's wearing. What are your predictions for other things being added in Title 1? I mean, we already know that we're getting a new gathering hub, and we're gathering like we're getting a canteen. But other stuff, I mean, I expect 2 new monsters, so it's going to be Mizutsune and something else, a new difficulty. I expect like tweaks to the endgame systems to make them more appealing and to give people reasons to go back in and grind more. But I don't know, other than that, like, you got me. Oh, by the way, I have codes to give away. I'm going to give away some more. This is for PS5 EU. These are item packs, like consumable item packs. I don't even know what's in them. Jono just gave them to me so that I'd give it to you guys. And here's another Steam one, too. These are item packs. Please remove Sacred. That's never going to happen. Also, I don't know why you'd be asking that here. That's the wrong place to ask for that. Leo Lionheart 5DK57. Thank you very much for becoming grossly incandescent. Tip of the hat. Appreciate support. Thank you. How do the codes work? Well, you just claim them on the different storefronts. I gotta give away lots more of these. I have way more. So here's another PS5 one. This is PS5 EU. We have a bunch of these. Yeah, unfortunately, PS5 I only have EU. But hey, Steam's global. So you know. Here's another one. What do you think of current Longsword spam Crescent? I have no idea. I haven't played Longsword yet, Raze. Thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat. Appreciate support. Thank you. How would you feel if they bring elemental shelling for Gunlance? I think that'd be interesting. It'd be an interesting thing to test out. Is Capcom a dev? We need to ash him. Since Rurikhan's a Capcom dev, we need to ash him to buff Hammer. No. I only do buffs for Gunlance. Lancelot652, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat. Like to see them bring back the frontier weapons in the Excel Axe. Excel Axe does sound interesting. I've never gotten to play that. I don't think I've ever even seen it, but I keep hearing good stories about it. I think I'd be interested in seeing the magnetic spike myself. It's a great time to be playing Monster Hunter in Final Fantasy XIV, right, Rurikhan? I don't know about the Final Fantasy XIV. I have been playing 14 in quite some time. Let Longsword mains be happy. Like, listen. I will talk about Longsword when I play the Longsword. I'm not there yet. I've heard people say that apparently Perfect Rush doesn't deal the damage to justify and that you should just mash regular combos. That's kind of disheartening. Zeekhart22, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat, appreciate support. Thank you. Did you do the podcast with Ratoska already? No. We're gonna do, it's gonna be Yggdrasil, so it's gonna be on his channel. We're gonna record it after the show today. So it'll probably be up either later today or tomorrow or something like that, I would imagine, on his channel. We'll be doing a great sword build guide. Build guide, I don't know. I'll be doing a guide, like the moveset guide that I've been doing for everything. I'll be doing one of those. Perfect Rush is good if you do TA Wiki. But mantle-wise... Oh, it's because of the mantle? Do you know why Corrupt Mantle makes some attacks do double hit? I think that's just what it's supposed to do. Would you agree on nerfing the damage of Wound's Focus Strike as well as its stagger damage as well as Corrupted Mantle? Jesus Christ. That's a lot of nerfs. I don't know. the thing that I would say is you should not be able to lock down monsters as hard as we've been locking them down. That's the one thing that I will say. Here's another PS5 EU code. Bam. And here's another Steam code. I'm going to be running through these. Usually I tend to forget about these and then I don't do all of them. Today I'm making a concerted effort. Here's some more items on Steam. Enjoy. These codes are consumable items. I think there's like 10 demon drugs, 10 mega demon drugs, 10 mega armored drugs, and then there's a bunch of other stuff on there. Angry Kangaroo, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat, appreciate support. Do you think we could ever see a Cantor and Eucanlos make a return? Yeah. I mean, I don't think that any monster is off the table for Capcom so long as they can find a reason to do it. And for Eucanlos, you have the whatever the ice location. For a Cantor, we could put them in the oil well basin, I guess. Though they're big. I kind of feel like the scale that we have right now is kind of harder to implement those bigger monsters. But it'd be cool. Ruri the drug dealer? Yeah, exactly. Can you help pass feedback to Capcom about the constantly glowing buffs from Max Might? Way too excessive. I'll tell Shadistro, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat, appreciate support, thank you. I'll tell Jono, listen, people don't like the glow, man. They don't like the glow. They want the option to turn that shit off. Free Gammoth? I told you guys, I thought that Gammoth was in the game when I first saw the silhouette of Zoshia. I thought she was Zoshia inside the ice. It's not even ice, it's whatever the crystal is encased in. Think they should bring back Tiger Desert Zamtrios? Jesus. First part is so it wouldn't actually fit in the Ice Heart Cliffs. Yeah, Gammoth wouldn't fit in the Ice Heart Cliffs, not the current iteration of it. John Marcus, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat, appreciate support. What do you think if they bring back the Guild Quest system before you for Frenzy Apex? I never experienced that system, so I don't know. I know that Gaijin didn't like it because it didn't make sense to like go hunt a Rajang and get a fire weapon, which I'm not a big fan of that either. I like hunting monsters for the pieces that I want more than getting some RNG nonsense. I just want optimization updates and input lag delay fix. That's all, please, Capcom. I've heard about the longsword delayed inputs and shit. I think that that's probably related to performance, the struggles that people are experiencing there. Although frame gen does add some delays, so that could be it as well. I'd have to test it myself. I haven't gotten around to it because I think the next weapon I'm working on is going to be Hammer. But the problem is right now we also have Kazan coming up, and I'm enjoying that as well. So it's going to be hard to juggle that and Monster Hunter Wilds guides. And also trying to finish up my painted minis. I have 3 minis left. I want to paint, bro. Let me paint. Did you guys see my latest minis post? I have to show you. As Miss Tummy Giggle says, oh, he's going to show us his dollies. It's dollies time. Oh, man. Let me see. Yeah, check this out. This is the latest one that I painted. It looks so much better. Like, look at this bad boy. This looks amazing. I've been using a different technique to paint them now. Friggin' love it. Look at this. This looks awesome. So I'm really happy about this one. This is his back. He's got an axe here ready to throw. He actually throws this axe. And then I have all of them like up here that you can see all the painted ones. This is what they look like together. I think they look really well together, even if some of these colors are off. So like the color in the armor here is not what I wanted. I had to experiment a lot to get the color that I wanted on the armor. So this is the color I wanted off of the armor. So these look somewhat different. But for the most part, they look good as a unit. So I like it a lot. You paint with contrasts? Yes, speed paints. You can actually see them here. Speed paints. The speed paint 2.0. The Null Oil. Null Oil is how I got this effect. It's like rather than just painting them white, I doused them in Null Oil, then I dry brushed them white. Became so much better. It's crazy. Thought we would go for Space Wolves chapter. No, Votan, man. Dwarves. Jacket should have been more brown. No, I like it like that. It's already too dark. Are they gonna nerf Gunlance? It's so OP. It's like, Gunlance is not OP. For the one time that Gunlance doesn't suck, people are like, oh, Gunlance is so OP. No, you need to understand. It's like, Gunlance mains have been playing what is one of the most underpowered weapons of the game for like tons of games now. So the one time the weapon is good, they're definitely going to shine because they've been making do with what is a pretty low tier weapon this whole time. So it is what it is. You think we'd ever get split screen couch co-op Monster Hunter game? Doubt it. Angry Kangaroo, tip of the hat, appreciate support. It'll be really hard. There's already a lot of UI elements to juggle around. Ricky Ricardo, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat, appreciate support. How do you feel about Zenith monsters returning? Isn't that a frontier mechanic? Zenith? I don't know. How does the 2.0 compare to the 1.0 speed paints? Christopher Clayton, I don't know. I never used 1.0. Tip of the hat, thank you for the souls. But people tell me that the problem with 1.0 is that they would reactivate, and that would make it really hard to paint with them. These don't reactivate if you let them dry. If you let them dry, they're good. If you start, you know, going over the same area while they're still fresh, you might have problems, but usually they don't reactivate, which was the problem with Speed Paint 1.0. Do you know the top one weapon speedrunner is your favorite Gunlance, Rurikhan? The top one, the number one speedrunning weapon is my favorite Gunlance? I mean, Guardian Arkveld's Gunlance is not my favorite Gunlance. Lance Gang, happy for the Gunlance Gang. Let's go! Earlier I watched your yesterday's stream and you were hating on Longsword again, Rurikhan. I was... What? I did not. I did not hate on the Longsword. Y'all need to stop. I will hate it on the podcast of Ratatosker. Because that's the one thing I can be negative about. My ears? What did I do? Did I do something? Countdown is up. Oh, do I have it muted? Oh, I had it muted. Look at that. See, guys, I was thinking about you. I even preemptively muted it. I swear it was all part of the plan. It was all part of the plan, guys. Check us those codes. Oh, right. I need to give you guys more codes before, This is PS5 EU. This is now going to be another 10-minute timer. Yep. My apologies for the coughing. It's gonna still be happening today. Like, I don't know, whatever bug I got this weekend, it messed me up. We got the little ads. fast forward the stream. I don't think that's going to work. I mean, it'll work for a little bit, but then we might get buffering, so I don't want to mess with that. It's fine. This is a fine time.
If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Jules the Smith, thank you very much for becoming grossly incandescent. Tip of the hat. Appreciate support. Thank you. What are these codes for? These are for an item pack. It has like a bunch of things. I don't know all of them. Like I have the image right here, but there's no legend, so I don't know all of them. I can show you guys what it is. Let me see. Oops. That's not what I'm... This is what is in there. So I guess that this is 5 mega demon drugs. 5 mega drugs. These are like, are these dash juices? I don't know. And these other 2, I have no idea. But this is what the codes are for. Normal demon drug, so it's not even a mega demon drug? Ooh. Yeah, you can craft these in game. These are not like... It's just to give you guys... basically, Jono was asking me, you want some codes to give away? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Anything that I can get from Capcom to give to you guys, I will do. Any buff or nerf to any of the weapons? I do not know. Grandma, I need to sell your television for demon drugs. You can't buy this pack, I don't think, right? I wouldn't expect this to be something that they would sell. Sun's title update released in April. The current working theory is that it is the 2nd of April because of the fact that they don't have the events up for that date. So we don't know. Glaive should get like a better control scheme rather than a nerf. Glaive needs a better control scheme in my opinion. They need to work on that. Okay. Last set of codes. Really love the videos. Jerry Cherry, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat. Appreciate support. Thank you. Do you think they'll verbally address and respond to the feedback on the difficulty of Wilds? No. I don't think they'll do that. Because the game is very successful. So it's like they sold a load of copies. So I don't think they'll talk about difficulty. I mean, they are going to talk about the new difficulty and all of that stuff, but they're not going to talk about the current state of difficulty, I don't think, no. They mentioned that they're adding harder content, but... These codes are for an item pack. It's got some consumables. And those 2 were the last ones. Do you think Wilds will surpass World in sales? Yes. Because what's going to happen is eventually when we get, like, you know, not in the next couple of months, but as we get more title updates, as we get more, as we get the announcement of the expansion and stuff, there's going to be a hype cycle surrounding it, and that is going to cause it to get more sales and stuff. Is it possible to re-roll Ardian stats? No, you dismantle the weapon and you get the materials back. Except for the parts themselves, you get the actual materials. You can re-roll, like if you get Rarity 7 and Rarity 6 materials, you can meld those into Rarity 8 materials. Can you make a dual blades guide? I'll eventually make one, but it'll take me a while. Are you planning to try the new Path of Exile 2 patch? Yes, but probably not on release. Because, like, it's competing for Monster Hunter Wilds right now. Dr. Diabetes, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat, appreciate support. Thank you. Do you think they'll add a Devil Joe in a future update? I really hope he was not annoying in he was annoying in Worlds. Bro, why don't you like the pickle? Everybody likes the pickle. What do you mean? He was awesome. Pickle was awesome, dude. Devil Joe's made to be a nuisance in a world like Wilds. Dude, Wild Devil Joe would be amazing. Most Monster Hunter games last 1.5 years. Do you think Wilds will last longer? About the same. I think Wilds will have to last a little bit longer. Maybe, I'm not sure. I want the Hyper Pickle. That'd be insane. But I think they might want to do more endgame systems and experiment more with Wilds base. That's the feeling that I'm getting. I don't know anything about it, but I would imagine they're probably going to try to stretch Wilds for, I mean, you were saying 18 months. I think maybe 20 months, 22. For some reason, 20 months, I think, is what they're shooting for. Until they're like, okay, guys, we did all the updates. Look forward to the expansion, blah, blah, blah. I don't think 2 years. I think like 20. Because if you have joined the Church of Boom. Good. Kurupeku would be awesome. It's just that it's hard for them to introduce Kurupeku at this stage of the game because Kurupeku's not that challenging. It's the biggest Monster Hunter game, right? In terms of sales, yes. In terms of sales since its release, yes. Invader Steve. I've heard a lot of people that are excited for Steve to return. Rurikhan, how can I chop tails with the gun lance? I've been struggling. Stop shelling. Unfortunately, that's the trick. Stop shelling. Slap lance. I don't know if shells are just not counting as much for certain part breaks, but yeah, chopping tails. Every time that I've wanted to chop tails, I've had to basically like, okay, I got to stop shelling. Otherwise, no dice. Okay, we can add volume. They bring back Pickle, they need to bring back his pinning attack move where he eats you. Yeah. Okay, team, here we go. Hit that like button. New trailer. There he is, Mizutsune.
Hello everyone, I'm Ryozo Tsujimoto, producer of Monster Hunter Wilds. It's been a month since release, and I'm glad to see so many people enjoying our game. Thank you all so much for your support. Today, I would like to share details about our first free title update for the game. We prepared a video highlighting what's in store, so please enjoy.
New trailer. Oh, new location.
If only I...
New character. A Wyverian child. This isn't Suja. Oh, it's the Gathering Hub. What? There's mini games. Bro, mini games are back. Canteen. Let's go. Social eating, baby. Finally. Mizutsune. Arch-tempered Raydal! Okay. Arch-tempered Apex as it is. Zoshia! April 4th. The exact same day as the PoE 2 update. Okay, so Mizutsune, Arch-tempered Raydal, and Zoshia.
Mizutsune will be making its way to the wilds for the first title update. At Hunter rank 21 or above, talk to Kanya in the Scarlet Forest to unlock the mission to hunt Mizutsune.
The fishing girl. Of course, we're gonna have Bubbly Dance.
Arch-tempered Raydal will debut in an event quest. Arch-tempered
Gamma armor?
monsters are stronger than tempered ones. New armor will accompany this new
Gamma
enemy,
armor?
with the
Yep.
Raydal Gamma and Feline Raydal Gamma sets becoming available to forge. Hunters ranked 50 and above will be able to challenge this fearsome foe when the event quest goes live.
So the event
please
quest
give it a
is
shot.
probably not going to go live at the same time, I would imagine. Zoshia. What's going to be the story reason for fighting
Hunters
Zoshia again?
experienced the power of Zoshia just once in the game's story. Now get the chance to fight this fearsome monster again.
This time getting its
The
armor.
Zoshia quest will be accessible after completing a mission that unlocks at Hunter rank 50 and can be selected in the environment overview. Zoshia
Okay.
will also appear during the Wyvern's Awakening in the ruins of Wyveria and can be made into a quest.
There it is.
Use materials from Zoshia to forge Hunter and Palico equipment.
This armor is going to be cracked. He's got an angelic theme like Shigaru.
The Grand Hub is a gathering place packed with even more things for hunters to do. Have fun interacting with each other in new ways. Roll barrel bombs into targets in the new minigame Barrel Bowling.
Barrel bowling.
Play to earn useful items and pendants for your hunts.
What?
Barrel bowling vouchers can be obtained in many ways, such as via login bonuses.
Oh, so it's limited.
The Grand Hub has long served as a place of worship to the people of Suja.
Oh.
At night, you may find the Diva singing an offering. You can focus in on the Diva while she's performing, so be sure to give her a listen when you get the chance. The squad information counter will move from the Windward Plains to the Grand Hub once travel to the location becomes available, allowing you to conveniently manage your squad. Unlock the Grand Hub at Hunter rank 16 and above by talking to Tetsuzan in Suja, the Peaks of Accord.
Arena quests.
Compete with hunters across the world for the fastest completion times in the newly added Arena quests. View world rankings on the Expedition Record Board at the entrance to the Grand Hub.
Okay, so we're getting traditional arena quests.
Challenge quests and free challenge quests will also be available as limited time event quests.
They're probably also going to give you like coins
Fight
for...
to shave down your time and earn the highest rank possible.
They're probably also going to give you coins to get, pinnacle coins. And you can
Pendants
craft
can
stuff.
be obtained as participation rewards for challenge quests and free challenge quests. In addition, you can earn even more special pendants depending on your personal time and world ranking.
Damn.
Arena Quest limited bounties will be available and posted on the Expedition record board. Arena quests and challenge quests must be fought with predetermined equipment and are for up to 2 players. Free challenge quests are
Up
also
to 2
being
players
introduced
means
in
it
Wilds.
scales.
These quests have no equipment limits and are for up to 4 players. For any of these quests, you can bring support hunters to fill any available player space. Take on arena quests from the Arena Quest counter in the Grand Hub. Gear up and prepare to prove your hunting prowess.
Change Alma's outfit.
Change Alma's outfit from the appearance menu at camps. An outfit for Alma will be available for free, so give this new feature a try.
No, I like the other one better. I'm good.
In addition, after completing a certain side mission, Alma's glasses will also be changeable.
I prefer classic.
Free content is coming for all players. In addition to the previously mentioned outfit for Alma, classic gestures from the series are making their return. These offerings will be available in the store for free. Cosmetic DLC Pack 1 will be launching alongside this update. Premium Deluxe Edition and Cosmetic DLC pass holders can download this content immediately upon release.
The ninja stuff? A proposition? Little angel thing? Okay, Balka Village, really?
In addition, new camp gear options are being added.
That's just nostalgia bait. What the hell? Are those no Shaguma plushies? The BGM is not free. That's gonna cost you. They know people want Poke. It's all Gaijin Hunter's fault too. He popularized Poke so
Even
much.
more content not included in packs will also be available. Customize your Wilds experience to craft your own personal
Something
hunting
that's
adventure.
never gonna happen.
Visit the official website for more details.
Oh, what the hell? Event quests.
Event quests are also planned
Get an
to continue coming
Amstridgen
to
in
the
your
game.
face.
Earn special armor,
the anime
quickly
scar.
raise your hunter rank, and collect ingredients for cooking on the barbecue grill in a variety of upcoming quests.
What about difficult? Oh, Festival of Accord.
Each season, celebrations are held at the Grand Hub.
We're getting festivals like in World?
First is the celebration of spring coming April 23rd, the Festival of Accord Blossom Dance. During seasonal events, the appearance of the Grand Hub and available meals will change, and you can obtain limited equipment, gestures, pop-up camp decorations, and more. In addition to seasonal event quests, most previously available event quests will also make a return. Come join the celebrations at the Grand Hub.
Okay.
Allow me to go over the schedule of the upcoming content. The first free title update for Wilds will be released on the date you see on your screens. Hunters will be able to encounter Mizutsune, travel to the Grand Hub, and take on challenging arena quests. The Festival of Accord, Blossom Dance, will be held in celebration of spring. Arch-tempered Ray Dow will debut in an event quest.
April
In
29th.
a later update, there will be a collaboration with another Capcom title.
At the end
We
of
also
May.
plan to add a list showing the endemic life you've captured, and we'll share more information on this later.
Because they're planning on allowing you to put the wildlife somewhere, of course.
Thank you for tuning in to today's announcement. For more information about the first title update, please check our official website and social media. Also, I'm happy to announce that we're planning a second title update for Wilds for summer.
Of course. And then there's going to be another one in
Please
autumn.
look forward to hearing more
another one
details
in the
about it
winter.
from us in the future.
Probably a Christmas
Thank you for
festival
playing
as well.
Monster Hunter Wilds, and I hope you continue to enjoy the game. Now let's wrap this up as we always do. Happy
hunting! Second free title update. What? There it is! There it fucking is! Let's go! There he is! Oh my god, dude! Oh my god! There it is, boys. They just, like, literally, Ryozu just goes in there. He's like, yep, here, by the way, guys, Lagi. Drops the mic, walks away, refuses to elaborate. Okay? He just drops the mic, refuses to elaborate, leaves. When I heard the water, I was like, no way, dude. There's no way. And there it is. There it be, dude. Let me turn on the music again. Oh my god, dude. That is crazy. So let's talk about all the things that we're getting real quick. Let me pull up Notepad. Actually, I don't even know what's in my Notepad. Let me hide this. Last time, like, I think there was one stream where I pulled up Notepad and my review notes for the game were there. And I wasn't allowed to say that I was playing the game yet. And I was like, oh shit. Better hide that real quick. I'm going to hide this. You guys can't see it. You guys can't see it.
If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Notepad. Oh yeah, this was a good call. This was a good call not to show you guys that. That'd be crazy. That was some secret shenanigans I was up to yesterday. Not related to gaming at all. But let's grab this. Oh, and also I gotta do shoutouts. Bismarck Scheisner, thank you very much for becoming grossly incandescent. Tip of the hat, appreciate support. Knights of Dango, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat, appreciate support. Looked like we might be getting Violet Mizutsune as well. No, it looks like Mizutsune just has new moves. Elmosu Gaming, thank you very much for becoming grossly incandescent for 22 months. Tip of the hat, appreciate support. Thank you. And thank you very much for the souls as well. Tip of the hat. So, what are we getting?
I could be so grossly incandescent.
Damn, you guys are not gonna let me tap this out. Mars, thank you very much for becoming grossly incandescent. Tip of the hat. Appreciate support. Let's increase the size of this. Mizutsune, which I think it was Hunter rank 21. I think that's what it was, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, I should just go to the spot. Where's the roadmap? Yeah, give me this. So, Mizutsune, Hunter rank 21. This is all when? Thursday, 3rd of April. I mean, why am I even pointing this down? This is stupid. It's all here. So dumb. So on the 3rd of April, we get Mizutsune, the Grand Hub, and Zoshia, as well as the arena quests. Wonder how many arena quests it's going to be. See, my biggest concern about all of this, because like this is phenomenal. This is fantastic. Everything about this, the title update, fan-friggin-tastic. Love it. Love to see it. So what are my concerns? Is like, you're going to do a grand hub for people to actually join in, all get together, do all of these activities. Number one, multiplayer needs to start being a little bit more intuitive, which they haven't announced anything in regards to that yet. So we don't know if that is happening. Also, we should check the website, see if there's maybe new information on the website. Let me go here. Because there's like new information on the website as well. But as I was saying, so it's like we're getting Mizutsune, Grand Hub, Zoshia, Arena quests. Big thing. We need increase in difficulty. Leo Jomu, thank you very much for becoming grossly incandescent. Tip of the hat. Appreciate support. Thank you. I'm very curious to see how hard Mizutsune is going to be. Like, I'm going to take my best set against Mizutsune. And I'm going to see if he's still, like, Mr. Fallover Man. Which I hope he's not. But, like, we need the difficulty to also ramp up. Because, like, how are you going to keep all of these players in the Grand Hub if it's not challenging enough, if it's gathering quests like we've been doing whenever 4 people jump into my lobbies and we all just go in and just steamroll, So that's something that hopefully some of these new monsters in these arena quests are going to be harder than the stuff that we've been fighting so far. So that's like my thing. AT Raydao is limited? Yes. Arch-Tempered Raydao is an event monster. So in the beginning, he's only going to be available during events. What does this mean? If this follows the same template that we had for Monster Hunter World, eventually the events will go on rotation, the festivals and stuff, and you're just going to have Arch-Tempered Raydao available forever. So for now, it's going to be time limited. Once the cycle of the game is done, they'll just put him into the game and you can just do him whenever. But yeah, so we're getting Mizu, Grand Hub, Zoshia, Arena quests. There's going to be a festival in the Grand Hub on April 22nd. So the Grand Hub is going to change. That's going to last through to May 6th. And that is going to bring with it a bunch of other event quests. Like, it's not just going to be the festival. They're going to add, like, tons of event quests. Like, way more event quests than we've had so far. That's always been how the festivals worked in Monster Hunter World. Ayamus, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat. Appreciate support. Thank you. They just need to nerf guarding some iframes and wilds will be actual peak. No, we need to not be able to lock down monsters as hard as we have been. That's the biggest thing. Came to celebrate the news. First thing I hear is wow, it's too easy. Bro, we've been celebrating this thing since the beginning. I'm just giving some feedback. Like, chill. Chill, bro. Jesus Christ. But as I was saying, we're going to get way more events with the Festival of Accord Blossom Dance. And I would imagine that those will include some harder quests tacked along as well. Then, we're getting Arch-Tempered Raydao April 29th. And that is going to be going through until May 20th. And then at the end of May, we're going to get another collaboration as well as other additional features. And then in summer is when we're going to get Logi, I would imagine. Because they said second title update, that will bring Logi. That is when we're going to be getting Logi. But yeah. Latent power G-sets, let's go. What? Oh yeah, right, because his thing is latent power. So if Zoshia is coming as a high rank quest, does that mean it's also going to be tempered? I think it'll mean that it can be tempered. Bro, wouldn't it be funny if people start asking for them to nerf Arch-Tempered Raydao? What if Arch-Tempered Raydao actually just bodies people relentlessly? I think that'd be hilarious. Bro, I swear, if I see a single post asking for a nerf to like Raydao, Zoshia, Mizutsune, I will laugh so hard, bro. I will laugh. Can we expect performance updates? I would expect so. I don't know if they have patch notes. Let's see. I don't think... Did they update the website? I would expect they did. Oh god, the website exploded. I think people DDoSed the website. That's the level of hype we're working with right now. They just DDoSed the website. Oh my god. Please let it body people. Yes, let's go body. Well, I think the website is dead. Yep. The website just died. Oh my god. If the Arch-Tempered is limited to the Apex, it's going to be so lame. I don't expect it would be limited to the Apexes. You'll probably get Arkveld and Gore, which those are, technically speaking, not Apexes. Gateway timeout. Oh my god, this is hilarious. I'm sending this to Jono. Oh man. Oh no, wait, it's back. It's back. Okay. Let me see. I was trying to do this to make sure that the website's not in our cache. Oh, this is just the event. Okay. I was hoping to see like patch notes or something, but I guess it's too early for that. So we don't have patch notes yet. Oh, they have an update. Prepare for a new challenge. Mizutsune comes to the wilds. Fan favorite Monster Mizutsune is here. Slippery Beast sure to burst your bubble. Gear up with new equipment to take on the elegant predator. When Hunter rank 21 plus, extra mission will become available after talking to Kanya in the Scarlet Forest. Arch-Tempered Raidao. Zoshia rises once more. Available in repeatable hunts. To get Zoshia to appear, you'll need to complete a specific new mission that unlocks at Hunter rank 50. Once you've completed it, Zoshia will have a low chance of appearing in the ruins of Iveria during the Wyvern's Awakening. See, these wings, like, because when you draw your weapon, you get a set of wings. These remind me a lot of Shigaru. This is going to be very interesting. Bro, the Grand Hub looks so awesome, though. I love the Grand Hub. Race for the top place in time-based competition quests. I really wish that they would improve the multiplayer system. Oh, I wish we'd be able to get like a creator lobby or something, so that we could have 100 people in the lobby where they just have to put it on thing and they don't have to like join a squad and jump through all those hoops. That would be so much better. Various downloadable content, new Alma outfit, gesture set, classic gestures. Then we have, this appears to be some type of like Zoshia thing, right? This feels like they were inspired by the way things work with chocobos in 14. Because that's kind of how it works with chocobos in 14. Festival of Accord, Blossom Dance. This is to be at around the same time as cherry blossoms in Japan. I think that's the whole point. It's cherry blossoms, but in the game. I think that's awesome. I think that's cool stuff. All they need to do is make private lobbies have a cap of 100. Yeah, that would work. Having private lobbies with a 100 cap, that'd be fantastic. But right now, those are limited. Those are even more limited than the squad lobbies. Squad lobbies can be bigger than private lobbies, apparently. But yeah, Logi confirmed. You mean Burb armor? Yep. Burb armor. That was really, really cool. So listen, guys, if you enjoyed the stream, do hit it with the like button. Subscribe. bell notification icon, all that jazz. I'll probably be doing a follow-up video later today. For now, I'm going to get some food, and then I'm going to record the podcast with Ratatosker. And I will see you guys later. Thank you all so much. So many of you guys turned up. I really, really appreciate support, guys. Thank you. Love you all, and I'll see you guys later. Stay strong. Stay safe. Peace out.